Well, small businesses and freelancers and people who work at home and things like that. I always think of, boy, if I only get a grant, a government grant to do this. Well, government grants, they're most of them like maybe 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe $50,000. It's a big government grant, okay, for a business or a independent contractor or whatever, or you're a freelancer. Uh, but there's something bigger. There's something better. And listen, 60,000 small businesses and freelancers are getting, listen to this now, $2.7 million a piece every year on this program. Okay. $2.7 million, 60,000 people, okay, or organizations, small businesses, okay. Uh, 2.7 million. Wow, that's incredible to me. So, and also what this is, these are called contracts. Okay, so again, it smells like a grant, looks like a grant, and you don't have to give it back. And what's more important is that it's for what you do. See, this is a contract. This is like a sale you're getting. So the government will give you $2.7 million sales every year. So once you get one, you keep getting it and growing and growing. My sister did that she was doing framing for the government out of a garage in the middle of nowhere in Virginia. She got up to $1 million of doing contracts like that. Wow. Yeah. That's where the opportunities are. Somebody wants to grow a business, and not stay small. Because when you learn how to get a grant, that's only once. You're lucky you get another one, right? Okay, now contract, you spend your time and energy finding out how to solve that problem, and then you leverage it. Once you get it, then you want to do it again. And you keep leveraging that knowledge and that expertise and everything over and over and over again. The other is like one night stands. Then you have to find another mate for another night, and learn the whole system over again to try to find another grant. This is really the big enchilada to me for business and the government. It's not grants. That you should get them if they are. But the main thing to me is government contracts. Now, here's a report, and I'll put the link to this report in the description. This is a report that just came out and shows, like there's $158 billion that goes to small businesses, and it's been growing every year. Okay, that's what that shows you there. And how many businesses? Well, the number of businesses is going down. People aren't learning the system. And there's lots of places to learn the system. So it's down to about 60,000 people. And it's for minority, women, all kinds of different Hispanic owned businesses, any kind of business, as long as it's small. Set aside. Actually, you could be an ex offender too and get this money. So you get out of jail, get a government contract. That's what to do. And there's set asides, there's special things to do this. Now, here's what the average small business get. So back about 10 years ago, it was $1 million a year. Now it's $2.7 million a year per business. So an individual business like my sister getting $2.7 million a year on business. That's something you should be learning. Not the grants. I mean, the grants are good, certainly, but this is a career forever. And when you learn it, you're able to leverage it. How do you find out? There's a couple places to learn to get this, and you get free help. Don't go to Google. You'll find people there is going to charge you thousands of dollars to learn this system. No, you don't have to do that. You get better experts for free if you know where to look. One is the aptac-us.org. See, aptac, then a dash us.org. Okay, they have a map of the United States. You put in your state, wherever you, Colorado. Okay, you put that in, and there it is. Here's all the organizations in Colorado will teach you one on one for free how to get a government contract. And not only that, there are grants that to give you to help you figure this out. Wow. So you're getting a grant to figure out how to get a contract. Now that's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. So that's one way you do that. Okay. The other place is your americaspbdc.org. Okay. Now they're all over the country. You can put America's, AMERICAS then a sbdc.org, put in your zip code, make an appointment with somebody there, and say, I want to get government contracts. Because it's not only federal. That data I showed you was only federal data. Now you have state, county, local, which could be twice as much. So that's just a tip of the iceberg there. And once you learn that system, also SBA.gov local assistance. You put in your zip code and look for community navigators. They'll help you too for free. Let's see how many we got here. 200. Oh, I forgot another zero. I put search. Okay, let's see. Oh, 50 organizations that are there. They get government money to help you get $2.7 million contract. Next year, the same thing. Next year, the same thing. You don't get out, you don't, fill out paperwork and get that thing. No, it's something you have to learn. So it's going to take some time and investment like anything else. So don't worry about that. Did I do it all right? Yes. Okay. So there are the three places you could go to find out how to get this. Excuse me. I've been fighting this cough for about 3, 4 days now, and it's still trying to sneak in there, and I'm trying to beat it down. But one thing we are beating down today is it's the last day to apply to our uh, $60,000 grant. So and today at midnight on May 4th, we're going to close the application process and then pick 110 winners. It usually takes us about 2 weeks to do this to get either $1,000 or $500. Now we've been doing this for about a year and a half. We've given out over $700,000 already, and going to do another $60,000 this month. I said it'll take about 10 days, 2 weeks to figure it out and announce them. Now we have another grant. We have three every month now. Not only do we have the $60,000, then we have $7,500 for people who need car repair. And then we have 20 laptop computers we give every week. So we give that out. We have 20 computers, laptop computers. We have car repair grants. And then we have the big enchiladas, $1,000 grants and $500 grants. And that's so let us try to help you. This is what we do with our profits. We give it back to members because they're the people that make everything happen. They show us our work is appreciated, so they send us money. So if we make money, we give it back to our members to show we appreciate you, and for being kindness, helping other members, and sharing your enthusiasm. What's possible in this life, and and I think that's the best gift we have to each other is encouraging people to do something. Wow, thank you so much.